お前はもう死んでいる。何？
Oh, I should probably open that. But hello, everybody. Okay, so let me just get the camera nice and focused on me, please. Thank you, camera. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing well. Hope you're doing good. So with regards to this match now, we are having some slight technical difficulties with the Riot client. Apparently, some people are trying to log in, but their account, but at this rate, it looks like it's not going as hot as they would have liked it to. People are struggling to even log in into League of Legends as it is. So we are just trying to, they are keeping us up to date as much as they can on the scenario. People are restarting clients, restarting PCs, and all that jazz just to make sure it all works. But it does look like this is an issue on both ends. It's an issue for GMK as well as for last time. So we might end up having to reschedule this match as well. I know it's been kind of rough, but we're doing what we're seeing what's happening here. Client, okay, so far we're hearing that the client is broken and people can't log in. Yeah. Oh, so client, yeah, okay. So now I'm getting information. So is client side is broken from both teams. So that is unsure what is going to lead. We'll give it about another 5 minutes, give or take. If not, then the match will be cancelled or it will be rescheduled. But I will be still streaming regardless. I'll be playing some solo queue or we'll be playing some TFT, pending the scenario. So please don't go away. We just chill here for a little while, even if it's for 5 minutes. Let's see if I can get my cat up here. Bella. Hey, baby, jump up here. Hey, yeah. Come, baby. Psst. Hey, up. Or do you want me to pick you up? Is that it? Okay. Okay, Bella. There we go. Hey, Bella, baby. There she is. She just wants love. But yeah, so client is kind of just all over the place. Gotta love League of Legends. We might not even actually play League of Legends tonight if that's how the client is acting. So we'll see what we can do. If not, I'll approach, see if there was people that did want to do a clash. So I'll see if they do still need another member for their clash. But if not, stream will be right back to where it is supposed to be. All right, Bella. Okay. There you go. All right, Bill, I know you're not liking this, so I'm gonna leave you be. Okay, guys, you wanna go? Hop over. Hop up. Go. Okay. So a bit of a nightmare from League of Legends side. Gotta love it, eh? But if you are here to just chill, while here I'm going to recommend one of my friends' channels here in the Discord. So if any of you are interested in some Minecraft or just some art stuff and whatnot, one of my friends has started streaming that a little bit more often now. He's doing a Vault Hunters run on a Minecraft server with some of his mates. I might hop in on that as well and do on the stream train there. If not, I'll be sticking with some League of Legends or some Forza or even some Teamfight Tactics. I'm just gonna Okay, so I just asked them just to politely just keep me updated on the scenario. But this is nothing that I didn't expect from Riot Games. Riot Games do be kind of like that nowadays. Alright, so looks like I'm just going to be pretty much just waiting for people to log on. So I think we're gonna look at some memes. So let's do a window capture. Okay, we're gonna look at memes. All right, let's look at some memes. Okay. It's meme time. It is time for memes. Okay, but now let's add the audio. So application capture. Silver. Okay. Let's go to YouTube and we're going to look at some memes. Meme that achieved peak comedy.
Today's episode of How Gay's My Dog. Here's a sausage, Bailey. Would you like it?
Oh.
No. No.
Hot diggity dog. This place is magnificent.
Magnificent. Aliens.
Have you ever tried pine cone jam?
Have you ever tried teriyaki crystals and change?
Ó, fez uma, vou fazer. Oi? Caralho!
Football.
Vai, André.
Man, rizzing it up.
You want to take my Xbox controllers away? Take your oven door. Try making your casserole now, Carol.
How are you? Good morning. Excuse me. Hello.
These are the top 3 things I wish I would have done differently when starting my pressure washing business. First is get more hose. Hauling a pressure washer around the
Get more. Oh my goodness. Oh no.
Oh, what the? Dirty pigs going for me, whopper. You ain't even got no ass. Your back built like a passport. Smooth. You don't even got enough ass to make a sound when you fart. That shit be coming out your back like...
My husband before he got hit by a car.
I haven't done it yet. Like and follow for part 2.
What the fuck, man? Oh goodness, oh my goodness, that is not... No.
Babe, you know the garbage needs to go down tonight. You hear me? Keith! Keith!
Just hide behind the building.
到了，开门请当心，下车的乘客请从后门下车。
What? The sharks do be violent. And they keep no fish.
Have you forgotten your training?
Oh, are you talking to me? Thought you didn't like my tongue.
Oh, I like that taco over there.
Job.
Where? The Tahoe?
No, that taco.
Oh, the Tacoma.
Yeah.
I was looking for a taco stand.
Yeah, you would, you fat bitch.
Yo, what the?
Guys, I found the next ultimate vacation getaway. Check this out. Right in the middle of the ocean is a place called Tippema.
Tip of my piss, you dumbass mother.
This cat's so confused.
What the heck? Miko. Baik dong, Miko. Baik dong.
What's even going on with this poor cat? Shame. Doggo one ball. Shame, man. Leisure. All right, we're getting some updates. We're getting some updates. Rank queue is disabled. We're waiting till 9. If we okay, so they're gonna wait till 9. If still can't play, it will be postponed. All right, so we can just look at memes, I guess, from now on. Rank queues have been disabled while we investigate the issue that is negatively impacting games. Gotta love it. Gotta love League of Legends. Oh no.
Not today, asshole. See, you hallucinating.
Huh? What?
You're hallucinating. Oh.
What the f do you do at an office job?
What the? Oh my. What the f is going?
Y'all down for water break? I'm
down. I'm down.
Happening now at 6, a big misunderstanding at a Home Depot in California after shoppers called the police on a man who they say entered the bathroom and warned them to leave because he was fixing to blow this bitch up.
What's going on? I'm so lost. Guy's done, bro. That guy's done.
What? Give me a kiss.
Michael, don't leave me here. Michael, Michael.
Oh, this is the like huge
20 minutes post-wisdom teeth surgery.
No. No, what are you doing? He was posing in the dentist's office with the nurse. This is what he's doing. No.
No, wait.
No, we're not doing any poses, Dennis. Go lay down.
Want to say to Nikki. Okay. Nikki, Louis want to say. Okay, I say to him. Nikki want to say to you.
The dog's gonna surf. Oh, that's so cool. Yo, just smack its head. Yo, the pan just gone, bro.
No mommy sway, alla vergo, binchi chanku donga.
Try to fucking do the girls that one. Yo! What's on earth? He's got a tap. What is this shit? Someone stole the tissue. They gave her the phone.
Yo, wagwan. What are you talking about? Oi, oi, say hello to the camera. Say hello to camera. Hello, camera.
Yo.
Open the door. Open the door. Open the door.
Oh, cute little Lily.
No straw? No lime?
Anything else?
No snack? No kiss?
So no head? He's got a point.
Wait, Lord. What is this?
See, dude, there's nothing out here. It's just all in you.
What the?
Mira el viejo, mira el tipo, mira el tipo.
Bro, sell me the chips. You're not Napoleon.
Find that empty seat next to you. Guys, we've done an extensive study here at Southwest, and we found out that Gucci, Louis Vuitton, Kate Spade, Michael Kors, Dolce & Gabbana, Prada bags, Coach bags, Chanel bags, and Dooney & Burks, they can fit underneath the seats in front of you. And if they were real, you wouldn't be flying Southwest to begin with. So,
Yo, okay, that man kind of out here roasting people. What are you trying to do?
Oh, you guys are so...
Solid memes. I'm gonna go do some of my favorite memes, some of my favorite videos. It's the Call Me Carson videos. It's one of my favorites. We did AI generated stuff.
And McNuggets will belong to me. So humans, hear my words and tremble in hunger. The age of McDonald's is upon you, and you will bow down before the Big Mac.
So if you don't know, 11 Labs is a site where you can AI generate voices. For instance, it's not actually me talking right now, but an AI voice that's at least kind of similar to my own. But when I first wanted it to sound like me, something went wrong.
The Windy City Burger.
We're gonna find out what's going on over the match. So people join the lobbies and everything. Just gotta keep an eye on all that jazz. Peeps are not still getting in. We're almost at the time threshold, so we'll just keep watching this meme while we wait.
Is your classic burger with cheese, because that's how I personally like mine.
Dude.
Please.
Minimum stability but high clarity. That's what I'm doing. And then it'll at least sound like you instead of just random fucking people.
Burger around. Located in downtown Greenville.
What is wrong with your fucking model?
You
just sound like a guy.
You order before claiming a seat. About burgers. What exactly? Ordered the Windy City burger and bottled water. Our wait for food after ordering was
this waiter is weird.
You're really doing an injustice by adding ketchup, mayo, or mustard. It does not need it. But they do have these condiments available at each table. The burger had great flavor. And to mention again, juicy. The staff came around to ask how everything was going, and we had no complaints. It was a white chocolate type bar. So good. We really enjoyed our experience here and appreciate it to my burger lovers. Can't wait to go back and try another.
McDonald's New York review.
All I have to say about this location is you can please some of the people some of the time, but you can't please all the people all the time. That's this location and every location I've eaten at my whole life. Some days you get good service and a clean table, and others you don't. Those times when there's no mistaking that I know what I'm getting. Cheap pizza. I have my favorite meals at the big breakfast.
Why is it just like pick a guy?
Awful service. My kiosk order never went through. They made my order
like
after I verbally told them it was a caramel mocha.
Takes off his like scuba mask.
Literally burned my tongue on the boiling water. Don't go here.
Oh goodness. Oh goodness. Oh wait, we're getting people in. People are getting in somehow. By sheer magic.
Man, Colin Carson sounds different, bro.
I stopped by this McDonald's for a quick lunch and was pleasantly surprised. Everything tasted great. Fries were crispy and seasoned just right. Overall,
how the fuck did you do that? You did something wrong, man.
This McDonald's is a total disaster.
What
rude,
The big
the food in the restaurant itself is dirty and poorly maintained. I would never come back to this McDonald's again and would advise others to avoid it at all costs.
It's just like, okay, the prompt is ending. Time to eat the microphone.
What's happening? The salad was fresh and flavorful. The staff was friendly and helped. I would definitely come back here again.
Why does he come with breakfast? Why does he come with breakfast? I'm curious what it would do with one of the lolcat scripts.
It's gonna do some a very I do not encourage hurting anyone in any way.
Oh my god.
What do you mean? That is terrifying. Holy shit. Oh my fucking god, dude.
What do you mean?
I don't even. That was like an actual scream.
I lost the ability to breathe.
Dude, you gotta chill, bro. Holy shit.
This is so not okay.
Not encourage hurting anyone in any way.
Hello there. Hello there, fellow handsome man. How are you doing? Are you doing good? The match is being slightly delayed because the Riot client is kind of all wobbly wobbly, and it's not letting people join and stuff. Like, I'm constantly updating the lobby and checking who's joining and who's not. Only two out of 3 people. Doing okay. I haven't had power today. Ah, that's shite. Just South Africa things. But yeah, so the EV servers, I think they are down. I don't know for sure, but this is, if I'm gonna show you now quickly what my lobby looks like. So this is what the lobby looks like. I can't even see who's in it. Like, I know who the friends are because I can, like I have them there. So it's like, it's Smurfy. I think it's Smurfy, Lesneck, and Ceylon. They're all in here. But from what I know is that the servers are down. So the rank queue is temporarily disabled. Chat's having problems. We waited till just a little bit after 9 trying to get peeps in, but looks like we might be getting people in. Should be good. We should be okay. Hopefully. Yeah, it's because of Clash. Every time these Clash servers go down, yeah. Right, still haven't been able to balance that, and it's kind of high-key annoying that they just can't balance it. Alright, so we're getting everyone in here, thankfully. People are loading in. We are chilling. Because I played Clash yesterday, and I know it was a pretty buggy as is at that point. So we hopefully will get into game now. We should be able to. Pretty straightforward stuff. We can go back to watching memes if we want to watch memes while we wait, because I got the meme's pretty good. It has been out for 5 years, but still doesn't work. They are a small indie company. True, though. Right? It's always going to back on the excuse that they're just a small indie company. They're not Riot Games. They're Riot Game because they can only manage to look after one game. And it's not League of Legends that they're looking after. They're looking after literally everything else. Watching LEC while I wait. BDS might take it all. Oh yeah, I heard that was today. I haven't been able to keep up with that. So maybe we should go and while we wait, so they're joining with a lobby code. So we'll go to just chatting. We'll go take a look. Okay, let's take a look. Let's see what's happening here.
Hilly as well, going to completely be unlocked from this bot side at that moment and see if you can move in towards mid. Punish the fact that Nuke still no flash available.
And let's saying on Pike. Oh goodness, this is never good. He either runs it down or he 1v9s. Yeah, the quality is not going to be great. Might have to lower it to like. But Chasey doing Chasey solo killing? My word, what? It's crazy. Okay, so so people in. Has been running it past 2 games, did. I thought Adam was doing good. Like, a lot of people were talking about Adam very highly. Getting the upper hand on Adam. These bans targeting out these champions, which are difficult to play keeping eye on lobbies and everything while we're here, but it's a bit of a bit tricky.
Continuing to step forward, it feels like PDS are desperate to force something on the bottom side, desperate to get anything back. Shale spotting the zombie ward there, and 8-minute eclipse on the top side for Chasey. It's not going to get any easier.
I mean, this is incredible for Chase, though, especially when you look at.
Alright, so they does look like they are going to be doing a pro draft pick and bans because the client's kind of buggy right now, so they not going to opt to just ban anything there, so they might just go for the bans later on. But I can't log in.
Yeah, in the NLC on X7, you often play things like Renekton and Gnar and try and proxy, and then you'll die in between towers, a bit coin flip sometimes here and there, but yeah, this series.
Oh, I love this instead, like this like very simple view design. Like I like the colors as well.
Adam stands no chance. He's down 2 levels as well. He's gonna get to level 7 off this wave crashes. But
this is all like using their database and CSS and stuff like that.
2 years ago.
So I might look into getting something like this for my stream, except without these things, because what I might do is I might put the team logos on either side there, rather. That might be a better bet. That actually might be a really good idea. They're using the save stuff I sent you. Yeah, I remember this. Like I haven't been able to look through it quite some time. Like last 2 weeks have been painful. BDS are gonna be getting that pretty good. BDS barely living. Open source soft, they just add their own graphics. Ah, alright. So they add like their own like Illustrator visuals that they've made, or like PNGs and stuff. But like, and then the trackers, like for example, like that tracker that they just did now with Hillsang level 6.
Stepping up huge in this series. Blunder from Niski though. His ult was on the wrong side of the Vi.
But one thing is for sure, maybe I should try and do some of these games. Maybe we should like do like view parties where we all watch this game.
Ultimately not able to find anything. You see Crownie on the Brav desperately trying to
Crownie went to Concrete as of the Ghost. Elioya is going to be going through there. Does not look like they're going to commit their Velios. They'll drop the ulti, but their Velios is going to take down one. Does get a stun down to the Thresh. Thresh barely making out alive, and Zaya flashing with the Feather Storm. BDS is going to be running for their life there with the Aphelios. Nothing much will happen there. This isn't exactly the game we were meant to be casting today, but I wanted to give it a try. I definitely want to practice more on these games. Like, just mute these guys and then just go ham. But how close are we? So, we almost have everyone in. We have got... Okay, no, we think we actually do have everyone in now. I'll do the pro draft.
Dodge of the ult here from Chasey. Watch this backstep. Instantly dodges out on the
Hello, they just joined the Discord. Alright, cool. Thanks, Bubbles. So probably almost ready. Alright. Just to make sure you're allowed to co-stream. Yeah, I'll just have to check with the LEC. Yeah, so... Okay, it looks like they are remaking the lobby, so I'm gonna stop streaming this for now. I'm gonna stop streaming this for now because I don't know what I can and cannot do. So from what I think they might do is they're gonna make a custom game, but they're gonna make it a blind, and everyone's just gonna pick their champions and whatnot. Like if that's what I think they could do, I think that might just make it a little bit easier. They're very harsh with the rules and worlds, right? Yeah, I think they might be. So I might have to like send an email, or I might have to contact them if I can co-stream it. I don't know how they strict they'll be with just a small little South African streamer here, just streaming some League of Legends. I think it'd be kind of cool. And then what I'll do is once I've gotten a green screen and stuff, I'm gonna get the green screen behind me, and then I can just clear all this, and it's just this. Yeah, but like normal LEC games are probably chilled. Alright, so I have to join the lobby, kick this all. Okay, so I gotta join the lobby. Okay, so boom, join. Okay, if it doesn't, okay, if it works, then we play. But if it doesn't work, they're gonna remake it and they're gonna sort it all out. But it does look like it's working. You know, it probably could work nice is like the Challenger Series games. Yeah, they'll have to chat with them, see if I get to cast their games. But like, I can't even. It says spectating is disabled. Okay, the spectate is disabled. There we go. The client is just completely fucked. The client is just not having it today. It is just like fucked beyond belief. Like if I take a look here, so let's go to main. Like look at it. It's barely even a lobby, man. It's barely there. Like, I can't click the spectate. The game is still an alpha. For order, we will play when we are in. Okay, so I believe everyone's in order, I think. Oh, lovely. And I'm glad the one thing that the community can all get along with is that the client is so garbage. It's coming right up. Just PayPal me 50. Okay, so we're just trying to sort this shit out, but it's proving to be a bit of a nightmare. Okay, so let's go there. I think Pro Draft might be the optimal solution here for anyone in chat there. Like, I have to do some research, see if I can apply for position as like a caster or streamer for the Challenger series. Okay, and now they're just all getting their stuff ready. All right, now let's get some music playing because I think we're almost there. We're almost there, everyone. It's been a hard, long day, but we are almost there. Okay, so let's get some. We'll get some hype. We're gonna get some hype going. Where's some hype? We need like big hype, bro. There we go. So we're gonna go to draft lol. So that's where they're gonna be doing the pick and bans. Everything right now I'm on the outs. And it feels like now I'm on the outside. I feel like I'm on a Donal stream, bro. Alright, so it does appear we are going to be getting into Champ Select right like this very second, so I'm going to have to change up the tunes, unfortunately, peeps. Well, not unfortunately, these tunes do slap. Alright. So we go in, we do see the first picks and bans coming through, so it does look like it's going to be the Milio band from blue side, and then the red side, they're immediately taking away the Uraken. Do not want to see that anywhere. These two are some of the most broken supports in League of Legends, and it very much makes sense that they are not going to be making it through this ban phase. Now, I'm kind of unsure who's blue and who's red. I guess we'll see it as time goes. But now that second ban is going to be targeted towards the Hecarim. So do not want any Donels or Dante fanboys out here today. And then the Zac immediately being taken away for blue side. Just got to keep track of this. All right, they're doing their picks and bans, so there's chats, there's stuff happening. All right, so now they are just sorting out their main junglers. Their main jungler has come back because their load shedding is finished, so it's going to be a bit of a mission to get their last player in, but they are going to be redoing the lobby. So they are going to redo the draft, it does look like, because now they're going to ban and pick according to... They're going to pick and ban according to all that jazz. So... we really are living in 2023 with Riot Games still having buggy clients. My goodness gracious me. You hate to see it, bro. You hate to see it. I don't even have Baby Yoda coming to watch. So let's do the... So what an absolute giga chad. As it gives us the second set, the second ban draft phase. Alright. So now we're going to wait the all clear to begin. So they are going to just go scope through that op.gg real quick. As the picks and bans look like they are going to be beginning relatively soon. And once again, take 2 out of 2. Oh, goodness gracious. It's been a long evening. But we out here. And we doing it for League of Legends. For the boys. For the girls in chat as well. For everybody who's just an enjoyer of League of Legends in the southern part of Africa. This is exactly what 80% of our matches are like. And it's just unfortunate. But I think it's also not even just that. I mean, just in general, just having a lot of hard time for casters and streamers who try and do casting for the game. Outside, like the zero ping servers and all that. It's just very difficult. So it does seem like we are going to get the all clear. We're all ready. So that's all fine. That's all good. All right. The ready up has begun. Okay, cool. So ready up is there. So it does look like we're going to be starting soon. All right. Let's get the music up and pumping. Really do have all the champions here. Alphabetical even. Massive pug. Okay, are we starting? Are we getting there? Oh gosh, oh no. Alright, so is it working? Are we getting anything? It does not seem like we're getting anything. My word. So we'll click it once again. Last try. Okay, so take 3. Oh, they couldn't load the blue. Okay, so we are getting into the picks and bans once again. Finally, third time is hopefully the charm, as the Milio will immediately be taken away. Don't want to see that in the game. Milio too overpowered as support. And I do think the Rakan is likely going to be banned away as well, as Rakan is also really, really overpowered. With that ban now coming through, everything seems to be going smoother than earlier. Good to know. Now we are heading into the second and third bans. I didn't get this far in the previous one, other than the Hecarim and the Zac being taken away. So curious if there's going to say the same, but now the Maokai is rather going to be taken away. Do not want to see the Maokai there. Very good hard engage, especially now with tank Maokai being much more meta. And then the Zac jungle being taken away as well. Hard focus on the bot lane jungles. And definitely want to try and avoid getting these synergies between the jungler and the support. And prevent any possible camping lanes. Or roaming supports in particular. Economy roam exceptionally well. And do have a lot of peel and hard engage. But now, what are we going to see for the next ban? It does look like it's going to be the Lissandra in the mid lane. Do not want to see that Lissandra in this game. A lot of lockdown available to them. And then the Jinx is going to be taken away. One of the strongest AD carries in League of Legends is being taken away. Definitely want to make sure that they have the upper hand with the Xayah is still available. So would not be surprised if the Xayah is not going to be picked up at some point by either of these teams. But then Amumu is going to be locked in. So that is going to be the relatively strong Amumu jungle. I'm likely going to be going on to Mad Demulon. And then the Xayah is going to then be picked up by Red Side as well as the Vi. So the Vi being the hard engage. Just to kind of deny any possible Vi picks into the Xayah, with Vi being a really good counter pick with the cease and desist. And then Xayah with the Feather Storm will be quite useful to dodge out those bandage tosses as well as the curses of the Sad Mummy. And now second, we are going to see the second picks coming out for blue side. What are we going to see here? 1 second pops up. What is the lock-in? It is going to be the Thresh in the bot lane. Thresh, really, really good utility support, especially good at setting up for the Amumu, saving that extra bandage toss. Just lanterns in the Amumu can make it relatively easy for them to get into lane. Very, very good for them. And now we're going to see what is going to be the final pick for blue side in this first rotation. It is going to be the Kai'Sa. So Kai'Sa, Thresh, and the bot lane. Really good synergy between these two. Thresh has two very easy ways to set up for the Kai'Sa passive. So it does make sense that these synergize together. With the Narcissus actually being picked up for red side, that Narcissus can be considered a flex pick, as it can very much be picked top, but never mind. It is going to be the Scion lock-in the top side. Hard scaling there available to red side. But now they're going to have to pick up some tank shred. That Scion's going to be quite dangerous. And with no bonus, max health damage is going to be increasingly difficult with the infinite scaling of Scion's passive. Now, as we enter the second ban phase, the only things really left are the mid lane and the top lane. So that will be Jax taken away in the top side. And then that is going to be the Kennen taken away from the mid lane, most likely being taken away from C-Lord, and then the Jax being taken away from the top side. But one thing's for sure, if I remember which side is which, there's a lot of comfort available to Lost Time with the Xayah once again, and then the Scion for Papa Smurfy, the Vi for Mad Demulon, as now they go into their last possible bans with the Darius in the top lane. Don't want to get counterpicked there. Want to make sure Scion has a strong and capable lane. And Darius and Jax can really mess up a Scion if played correctly. Now, Norlis is going to be locked in the bot side to pair with that Xayah. Really good lockdown for them there. Very good pick potential that very much aligns well with the Vi. So this Kai'Sa needs to be extremely careful and how she uses her killer instinct in this match. Now, lastly, we are going to see the Lulu ban there. So that is no Lulu in the bot side, but that was before the Norlis was picked. But then the Cassiopeia gets immediately picked up in the mid lane. Going to be a very solid counter to the Vi as well as the Xayah and the Norlis. Going to deny those dashes. And that Miasma could be very crucial in terms of how Lost Time go for the engage. And now the Ornn is going to be hovered in the top lane. There is a lot of front line available to blue side. Now that is going to be the final lock-in. So they do have 3 massive front lines and then 2 heavy damage dealers. But now we see the Veigar hover. Is this going to be C-Lord on the Veigar? First time in competitive matches. He is hovering it. Does look like he is going to be taking it there. 10 seconds on the pick. Are we going to see the Veigar mid has been very, very prevalent, very, very strong since his buffs and changes. Master M, no, hello guys. Let's go, guys. Good luck. Thank you so much. Sending the luck to the boys here. So that is going to be the Veigar lock-in. So that is going to be Veigar mid for C-Lord, most likely. As now all the tournament draft, we are taking into tournament draft here. So now we should be able to see what they are going to be picking there in the proper orders and see where they all go. But while this is happening, I am quickly going to make sure I put the teams in their right place. And looks like they are already in their right place, which is kind of poggers. Alright, there we go. And so now red side is going to be Lost Time with blue side being GMK here. Curious to see how this early game is going to go. Both teams don't really have too good of an early game, particularly with the current lane states that they are in. But I'm going to let's make that Even smaller. There you go. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to look good once we're in game. So, realizing the team comps does kind of add up. Vi and San are two very comfortable picks between Mad Dam Milan and Papa Smurfy. Papa Smurfy loving the San, very much his staple pick in the top lane. Likes the tank duty, likes the hard scaling and the split push potential that it provides. Along with the Vi, very easy hard engage, very good tank shred, especially into the Ornn and the Amumu. Now, the Veigar pick is something new coming out from Sealord. Have not seen him pull this out, but Veigar has made a big jump in terms of prevalence this season with increased range to his Q as well as his W cast. And now First Strike became stronger with buffs to Rod of Ages. And now you do see these Rod of Ages Seraphs plus Deadman's picks Veigar. Makes Veigar super tanky, super mobile, and allows him to scale very healthily into the late game. So sure to be seeing some hard scaling gameplay there. And along with the baby cage, can make it very easy for Vi, a setup for Vi for that cease and desist. Featherstorm can also very much lock down anyone who is in their baby cage. And then Norless can just go for the easy grab to pull them in. Now that does bring us to preparing for the loadouts. Cassiopeia are going to be locked in the mid lane, going to be very good against dash champions like the Vi and the Norless. And even denying the Xayah ultimate as well. And then the Kai'Sa Thresh in the bot lane. Very good synergy there. Very easy to proc the Kai'Sa passive. Very easy for gank setup for the Amumu. As well as very good peel for their carry potential. Now we do see that is going to be the Ornn in the top lane. Ornn is one of the most stable top laners in competitive play. He provides so much extra utility. As well as Ornn items being a crucial part of scaling into the late game. And with the Cassiopeia scaling, that's exactly what you would want to do. With both teams having suitable amounts of scaling available to their disposal. Now, I am going to be doing a prediction, everybody, for this match. Who do we think is going to be taking game one? Last time, going to be taking this all the way through. Are they going to start with game one and give us a show? Or GMK going to bring us something entirely new? Now, I'm going to put the vote up. I'm going to have 5 minutes, as now we have 3 minutes till we get into game. I will be taking myself to a short ad break, getting some water, and I will see you all in 2 minutes and 37 seconds. All right, so we are going to be heading into game 1 here of this series between GMK and Era Lost Time. This is the first matchup between these two teams. This is the first time we are seeing GMK live on stream. This is Lost Time's second game in this tournament so far. Already coming off a 2-0 victory there in the most recent match against, I believe it was the Black Dragons. So now they are going to be going up against the likes of GMK, who also look quite prevalent. Look like their ranks are definitely quite high. And all things considered, these are people playing on South African internet. Aside from Uraken, who is playing from the United Kingdom. So most of these players are playing with between 150 to 190 ping. As the Snake is going to be walking into the bush there. Thresholds land the hook there. They're doing a stun him. There's going to be a lockdown time. Doesn't get the 3-4 man stack Q. And that's first blood over to Vi. Storyteller is going to fall as well as Tigger picks up one. Damon going to have to burn the flash. But that was an absolutely amazing fully charged Q for Papa Smurfy. They're able to pick up 2 kills there. That's 2 assists for him, a kill for Vi, and a kill for Zaya. This is going to be really good to get this bot lane that extra lead, as Tigger will start with the boots and Vi will start with the long sword. And now we see Vega has already started trying to poke out the Casio just a tiny bit, as now Mumu is going to be starting up the red, while Vi is going to opt for the solo start with this. Makes sense, especially considering she's going to be starting with an extra longsword. And Hassan also started with the call. He's doing it Baus FFS style, and he is making sure he sustains as much as possible in this lane. Now, please bear in mind, summoners that were burned almost all of Lost Time do not have the flash. Only person with flash available is Sealord, with the side of GMK only losing a flash on the Mumu. So not sure necessarily how worth that could have been, but there's a lot of non-available summoners for Lost Time here. As far as we'll be taking a bit of poke from the Orny Poo. The Snake does not pick up the level 2 as Nassan. It's just going to be obviously purely just to push the wave. But Orn is making that a little bit more difficult than it needs to be. Now, it definitely does look like we are going to be having a little bit more pressure down to the bot side in favor of the Zaya. In terms of meta champions, Zaya is in the strongest spot she has been since her release. Kai'Sa being not as strong as she could be, with the Jinx being banned away. This is surprisingly not as common of a bot lane as we would normally see. We normally see the Jinx, we normally see the Zaya pair against this. And it's very likely that we're going to see it next game if neither of them get banned. But Papa Smurfy not trading very well as Kai'Sa does get hit with the anchor. Gets flayed on the tower. A lot of damage on the Snake, as that is going to be the ignite from Thresh as he picks up one. But Blue Wolf is going to have to back down as Vi goes in for the fight onto Stikotter. But the Vi does get encountered with the Ornn. Vi desperately does want to get one, but that is going to be the very easy knockdown onto the Ornn. Baby Cage going to stall long enough. Sealord does have the flash. Does not have the flash available, as that is now a double kill going to Ornn, as they do look like they are going to commit to this Papa Smurfy kill here. Mumu does land the bandage toss. But will he be able to get the kill there? There is no flash available, but Ornn is just out of range. And the Silas will not pick up a kill in the zombie form, as now gold is swaying towards GMK. Blue Wolf needs to be very careful on this kind of HP, especially with a Norless hook. But at the same time, Norless is not likely to go for this hook under tower, as he already has faced that one error when dying down the bot side. Sion not having a fun time. The cold start not benefiting him as much as he would like, as now Ornn is just going absolutely ham on this fight. Does have the E available, will get the knock up. Smurfy does not have the flash. has the shield, is going to try and go for the minions. Going to try and back away, but Bubba Smurfy will fall once again to the Ornn. Ornn is now sitting at 3-1. Ornn desperately trying to make sure he pushes the wave while San is doing the same. But that wave will be pushing in favor of Ornn. Now Amumu is looking to go bot side. Zaya does have planes, doesn't have flash. LeSSS does have the flash available. But they do know the Amumu is there. They look like they do know he's looking to cause some trouble. Veigar is not going to particularly look for too much hassle in the mid lane. Going to look just purely for some poke on the Cassio. But now Amumu is going to be looking for a gank bot side. But Tigger is playing extra safe. Playing just out of the Thresher's range. As now Amumu does make their way bot side. Just immediately walking there. Not really sure what is going on there. As now Vi does want to look for a setup bot side. Veigar is pathing there, but we are still looking at this top side duel, as I believe the Riot seems to think that this is where all the action is. Now, one thing's for sure, Ornn very comfortably in the lead in terms of gold, while Ornn is gonna just have to play it safe and not really force anything outside his tower. But he's going to be able to farm relatively well. Sitting at just under 1,000 gold behind. But did go for the coal, so we'll pick up that extra 350 gold once the coal is completed. C-Log gets hit by the Q from the Cassio. As that's going to be immediate flash there from the Cassiopeia onto C-Log. C-Log doesn't have anywhere to go. Very good flash from Legros. And that is going to be the first kill going up there. As there's going to be the knockup from Bubba Smurfy. The Ornn is summoned. But there's going to be the immediate flash from Bubba Smurfy to dodge the Ornn. Vi is there, level 4. Ornn has no flash. That is the Conqueror proc. Vi is going to have the fully charged Q by the time that he reaches the blast cone. And that will be the shutdown going over to Mad Demulon. And kind of trying to even out the scoreline. Is only just under. It is only about 500 gold separating these two teams with that shutdown going over to him. And now Papa Smurfy in a relatively comfortable spot, but Amumu actually soloing the dragon level 5. Does have the Sunfire cape available to him, so was able to do that very quickly. But now LeSSS and Tigger need to be a bit more wary of the situation. They do know Amumu is in the bot side, but now we see the Veigar is going to be pathing to the blue, while also the Vi is going to be walking there as well. W's over the wall, does spot the little teapot. Lantern coming out there, getting him out. Very, very easy execution from Generous. As now Vi will be happy to know that their jungle is protected. And with this, Tigger is yet to go for the back yet. 69 CS, very comfortably ahead. But everywhere else across the map, it is very much still even. And Kai'Sa will be a little bit behind this Zaya right now, only about 600 gold, so that is pretty much the pickaxe over the crit cloak that has been chosen there. Drenale almost got that Sunfire Aegis, has got 900 gold. We'll be able to build it with the next Ornn purchase. As 6 over to level 8. Does look like there is going to be a fight brewing up here as the baby cage does land onto Generous. As the Cassiopeia are all there. Does seem like there's a lot going on in this mid lane. But nothing more will come from it. It's both supports roaming up. Well, both ADCs just farming and juking it out in the bot side. Kai'Sa does have to be careful, does not win that early games with the Kai'Sa. Despite with the cleanse available to get rid of that exhaust, will make it extra easy to go for those 1v1s. Zaya is going to be roaming up, does have the potential to, while Kai'Sa remains bot side. So it looks like they do want to go for a play mid. There is going to be a play happening there as the Vi does going for the hard engage. But Cassio will be taking them down as the ABK does land onto Generous-san. Going in for the ulti. Curse's Sad Mummy lands on one. Ornn calls Ornn Horn. Generous having to flash over the wall. Dakota is going to be able to get away barely with their life. pull back from the feathers into the root from onto Draindale, who will be just getting out of the baby cage, all living on such low HP. Veigar did use the ultimate, and that is 1 for 0 in favor of... yeah, in favor of GMK. And with that, the Kai'Sa will be picking up a plate in the bot lane. And be getting that little bit extra gold to kind of keep up with Xayah. Oh, Hook barely missing onto Tigger. Very dangerous game there for him. But now I'm just going to be able to push the wave. Cassia is going to be dropping off that poke with the poison. So there is a full Sunfire Aegis for the Ornn, as now Mumu is making their way topside. Papa Smurfy does not have the ultimate available, does have the TP. Fully charges Q, does land the knock-up, is going to try and opt to just go for the wave, wants to try and push the wave quickly as he can, but there's going to be a fight happening down there. Papa Smurfy taken down. Tigger is going to be fighting that Vi. Cassiopeia having to burn the flash, takes the lantern, but there's a shot that goes to Matt Demulon. As Vi continues to go for the fight there, we'll be able to pick up 2. That is 2 kills for Vi. Steelard now will drop the baby cage. Ornn does get caught up and it does get rooted. Vi does go for the Q onto Stikota. Drainale living on very little HP. Steelard Flash queuing over for it. And that is lost time. Picking up 3 kills. Well, picking up 3 kills, putting them in a little bit of a better gold position as they even it to just 100 gold. And that does give the Vi their full Divine Sundra. And the Scion does also get the Stunfire Aegis. So, gold-wise, not much actually separating this top lane other than the full boots and a control ward. And Steelard making up some of the gold that he's lost in terms of kills with First Strike. First Strike Veigar being one of my personal favorites. Some of the greatest hits, I would definitely say. Now, one thing's for sure, scaling is on the side of both of these teams, particularly with the Ornn items. It is going to be for GMK, but with this Veigar, the infinite scaling is available, and the Scion, also with infinite scaling available, does kind of set some boundaries. But now both top lane, but the Scion does have the teleport available, Ornn does not. The Scion does want to make sure that they play for the TPs. Thresh does land the hook onto the snake. Nothing gets done. But we'll have to burn the flash. We'll go for the second banish shots. Killer Instinct coming out there from Kai'Sa. Thresh lands the hook, but immediate cleanse from Tigger. That is 1 man down. But they are going to 4-man connect for this dragon. Ornn is desperately going to be keeping the Scion here. Does not want him to TP down. So they are going to be giving up that dragon. While Vi is going to be dropping the Rift Herald mid for this Veigar. Giving him some more gold and giving him some more plates. They will be walking away. Generous does not miss. Has not missed with these hooks so far. And Vi wants to possibly look for a play in the top side. Now, we do see a Mumu. They do spot their Mumu. The Mumu is knowing the Mumu's bot. Xayah does have the Featherstorm. Will dodge the bandage toss. But will be able to kill the Kai'Sa in time before he burns down with the Ignite. But then Kai'Sa will be picking up that kill there. Will be very graciously handed over to them as the burn from the bomb he sent, and not the Ignite, does not take him down. Now gold lead exactly even once again. Smurf gets his back stopped there. With Ornn now only about 300 gold behind, well, 300 gold ahead of the Scion. Is Vi now going to be sitting in the bush? As you see, there's going to be a fight commencing. Vi does go for the fully charged Q, will knock the Ornn. As they just get startled, do get the cease and desist. The Ornn does not have flash, so that is going to be a dead Ornn. And that does look like it could possibly be top lane tower for the Scion, who does have the Demolish available. I will admit that my French is a little bit rusty. So I do apologize if it's not the greatest. I will, and if I butcher any words, I do apologize for that as well. So do just keep me updated if there's anything I could do to improve. So now we do see there's possibly going to be a connect onto LESSS. LESSS does try and get away, but the 2 get in the baby cage. But there's a lot of damage coming out from the Cassiopeia. as they will pick up their 5th kill of the game. Already a full stacked Rod of Ages. Veigar did not opt to go for the Rod of Ages, rather went for the Everfrost. And now with Stikota, I could be saying it wrong, I do apologize. Rain's Nail is going to be able to get that top lane push pretty easily. Sion did go for the Aegis of Legion, so it's going to probably going for that Gargoyle Stone Plate. While the Ornn could possibly going for the Anathema's Chains. And gold still very even. Vi sitting with that gold lead in the jungle right now. 2,000 gold over the Amumu. Cassio about 1,000 gold over the Veigar. About 100 gold separating these two AD carries. And top lane is basically dead even. Now we do see Damilon does get committed on by Stikota, but Stikota will back out. Vi does have the Armor Shred, does have the Divine Thunder as well, so we'll make it very easy to go for those 1v1s with the Amumu, permitting that he does miss the bandage toss. But now Sion, yeah, reach that point in the game where he can shove and push waves with ease, make it very simple for him to try and crash the tower waves all the time. Alrighty. So you do see the prospect could be able to commit on this Thresh. Thresh is alone there. Does not get in range of the Q from the Vibe, but does look like they are going to be able to take that mid tower, and that is going to be first tower going over to Lost Time. And that's going to be gold hand over to the Xayah as well. So now that does put Xayah in about 300 gold ahead of the Kai'Sa. Now, with this lead for Xayah, does mean that she's going to be able to do a little bit extra tank shred on the Ornn and the Amumu, who is yet to actually pick up an item. Wanted to go for the Sunfire, but then started halfway building the Demonic Embrace. So, not in the spot that they want to be in right now. With the Vi, almost 2 full items at this point in the game. Baby Cage gets dropped by the Veigar. And there is not going to be anything there. Ornn very comfortably in his lane, trying to keep the Sun away from the tower. And right now, the Ornn is behind in gold and is behind in CS, but now the Vide is making up for that as well with the full Black Cleaver buy to the no full items on this Amumu. Veigar does get hit with the hook there, does get better miasma, does the bandage touch connects. That is Veigar gone. But the Vi is going to be going in, but then the Sion coming in. Ornn calls the Ornn bandage. Toss into Curse Sad Mummy. Tigger is trying to cut it out so well. Kai'Sa uses the Killer Instinct onto the Snake. The Snake gets the root off, but it's not going to be enough. Upper Zombie goes into zombie form. Damilon doing so much damage. Takes down the Kai'Sa. Thresh dies, go for the hook on Damilon. It is Kai'Sa and it is Tigger and Damilon against the wall. Massive Feather Storm, no pullback available. The very low members of GMK, they're going to just try and stall for timers. Veigar will respawn, does have the teleport available. Going to be going in for the TP. Thresh does miss the hook there. There's going to be a double man route into the Q from the Vi. Flash from Ornn. But then that is now shut down going over to Tigger. Flash from Stikota. Veigar going in for the Flash Primordial Burst. And that is now going to be Dragon. Likely going to be going over to Lost Time. But Stikota could possibly look for the steal. Will go for the steal, but will not connect. And that will be another kill going over to Xayah, who's on a killing spree right now. So really, really good play coming out there for Lost Time. And I think what definitely was very well played there from Lost Time is they did not go for the Damilon and Tigger did not go for that 2v3 until they knew for sure that the Veigar was able to go for the TP. Veigar picking up 1 kill for their own, and that does make it easier on the Sion, who was able to ulti in and still was able to hold on to that teleport. Yeah, and also item-wise, Kai'Sa is going to be a bit behind with the Xayah picking up a very quick blade. The Veigar does have the Rabadon's death cap. Sion halfway to what I am inclined to believe is the... I actually have no idea what his Sion is going to be building. He's kind of playing some Build-A-Bear right now with the Kindle Gem and Aegis of Legion. Could be going for the Knight's Vow. Wouldn't be surprised if we were going to be seeing the Knight's Vow pick up. Or even... Yeah, at this point, I don't know what Sion's building. Papa Smurfy, you're confusing me, brother. I wish I knew what you were building, man. It does look like that last time are going to be going for this Baron. Your Sion is bot side against this Cassio. I know the Cassio's there. Veigar's going to be top side. Cassio does have the Ghost, not the TP. Connect. Do get the connecting chains there, but that is going to be the Baby Gauge stunning there. Mumu does get the 3-man Coaster Sad Mummy. First Storm is burned. So is the Ornorn. It is summoned. It's going to hit the Kai'Sa. It's going to hit the Veigar. We do see the TP coming in from the Sion. Now, once again, the ulti coming in onto the Mumu falling. Papa Smurfy dropping in, taking down one. Kai'Sa having to burn the flash. Tigger in hot pursuit. As Generous does try to look for the Q. Cassio does burn the Ghost. Tries to play it safe there. Does have the Petrifying Gaze available. But doesn't look like they're going to go for it. Oh my goodness, my brain has just realized this now. So it's that the Sunfire is not the mythic item. He is going to be building either the Jack Show or he's going to be building the Radiant Virtue. The Baron is stopped, but they do lose 2 members. And the gold lead has since been increased for lost time. As now Papa Smurfy will be able to walk it out back to lane, as that the Jack Show will be acquired. That is 2 full items to 2 full items in this top lane. Yeah, pretty much exactly dead even in gold. Like 100 gold separating these 2 top laners. Now with the Cassio mid lane, the Ghost was burned. Does have the fully stacked Seraph and the Rod of Ages, so is scaling quite well. But that Ghost is a very crucial kiting summon, and especially into the team comp with the likes of San and Vi, who are going to constantly try and get onto you. I haven't realized how late it is, but here we are. So Papa Smurfy is going to be sitting in this top side. Is going to just be chilling. Relatively on with the split push. Veigar going to be sitting in that bot lane. Does have the teleport available for Baron. Sion does not have the teleport up the top. We do see the flash hook coming in there from Thresh, but there's going to be the meter TP coming in from Veigar. Zac takes down Demilon, but it's going to be the meter re-engage. 3-man Featherstorm into pullback. Kai'Sa taking down Norlands, but the Kai'Sa will be using the killing to get on to having to back off. Massive pick there coming out from Generous. Will catch out the jungler. Will catch out the AD carry. And there is nobody to compete for this Baron. Papa Smurfy not likely going to be able to steal this, as the movement is going to be alive with Smite. Xayah is going to look to try and push the midway rather. It's not going to go for the steal, as that is going to be a very fast Baron for GMK. Now, who are going to be going for the hard resets. All 5 of them will be given the Baron, so we'll be able to split the map very easily now. And one thing's for sure, last time really have to rethink these decisions they make. Demilon did get caught out. Thresh did have to burn the flash to do so. San gets hit with the hook as well. Miasma is dropped. Gonna have to try and get away, but there is no flash. Veil Bandage Charge does not connect. And that is their front line gone. With Papa Smurfy going to try and smack up the Amumu. But the Cassio got 3 items doing quite a lot of damage. Thresh does not connect onto the Veigar. As it is going to be 5v5 or 4v5 for this dragon. With Tigger and Lesneck caught between mid lane and the dragon. Cassio and Ornn gatekeeping them there. So Kai'Sa does look like they are going to be opting to go for that top lane tower. Demilon is going to be going for the possible steal here, but does not look like he's going to be attempting it anytime soon. And just opts to play for survival. As our baby cage is dropped, Cassio will be in hot pursuit of this Vi. And the Vega is going to be walking away as well, while Draenale is going to get caught up with the hook there. Going to caught in the baby cage, gets stunned immediately, and Demilon will pick him up there, as well as picking up that tower. Want to even out the gold, and still want to maintain that lead that they have. Papa Smurfy is going to be caught out, but will immediately use the ulti to escape. Not much more can be done there. Or, well, can't really stop the side from ulting, even if you do have the miasma available. So Papa Smurfy, we are going to take a look at his stack count. So is sitting on 931 stack size, 931 bonus HP, sitting at 5.3k. Well, if we look at the Vega, well, that's the Cassio, not the Vega. Vega sitting at 240 stacks, has got 672 ability power. Looks like he's going to be building towards that Zonya's as well. Hook does not connect, just short of that Norless. Dakota is going to be looking for the Q over the wall. There is no vision there. Zaya needs to be very careful. But Demilon will spot out the Amumu. The Amumu does land the bang shots onto the Vide there. The lantern is dropped, but that is a dead Kaiser! Shut down there. Amumu runs into the Vega, into Demilon. Massive misplay for Blue Wolf as the hook does connect onto Legrom, but that is now Casio, but facing the full pride of the Vega are in control. Oh, delete. Now with the Amumu running for their lives, does not have flash available. And that is going to be a very easy kill going over to Sion or going over to the Vega. Probably going to try and gift over to the Vega. But Sion will pick it up now with Vi actually picking up the Thresh in a solo kill. So now that will be a tower falling again. As the rest of Lost Time are going to be opting to push this mid lane. Are going to get this tower. They are going to get Draenale. Once the tower dies, do go for the pullback. LeSsneck tanking the tower as much as they can. Are going to be able to pick up that mid lane inhib, solidifying their gold lead to 6,000 right now. 7,000 with that tower pick up from Sealord. And now we are getting full resets across the board. Sion actually picking up the Dark Seal. Can we zoom in on that? Just a second. Why does the Sion have a Dark Seal? Can anybody tell me why Sion has a Dark Seal? I am not understanding. I guess maybe the W does have AP scaling, I guess, but I could be wrong. Can anyone correct me here? Now Veigar does have the fully built Zonyas, and now he's going in for that Void Staff with the Anathema's Chains purchased by the Vi. And then the Mumu finally is picking up 2 items. Does have the Demonic Embrace. Does have the Sunfire Aegis, but still yet to pick up that mythic item. And it is going to be the downfall of this Amumu. Not able to really utilize any of those passives. As Generous almost gets caught out by the Veigar cage there. Gonna have to burn the flash, but Tigger will take him down. The Glacier Omen will slow down the Xayah, but that is now Tigger dominating. The bandage shot does connect. Dakota is going to be running away. That is going to be the TP now coming in from Ornn. Ornn is summoned onto the Gasio, but that cease and desist will connect there. Petrifying Gaze is not available. But then the Amumu will drop. It goes to Sad Mummy, but then again a double kill going over to the Xayah. Baby Cage catches the Ornn in the Baby Cage. The root coming out from the feathers into the it's not Primordial Burst, is it? It is. Yeah, it is the Primordial Burst from the Veigar. But now Kaiser is the only one left. Sion is going to be going for the end of the game here. Is going to be able to be pushing that bot lane tower while Kaiser is going to be getting chased down by Tigger. Sion and Demilon are going to be pushing down these towers. Thresh can't really do much to stop them. Thresh does not have the damage, does not have the utility. Ignite coming out onto Demilon. Flays will come out, will be doing their darn best. TP's now coming in from the Veigar. As time has come up, Cassio is not going to be spawning, so is the Amumu. They are going to be picking up the kill there, but that is going to be game 1 going over to Error Lost Time. absolutely exceptional set of gameplay coming out from these two teams, but Lost Time coming out on top with that astounding 38,000 damage coming out from Eratiga, and then Vega very easy lockdown with that baby cage, and Demulon shredding through those tanks with absolute ease. Now I'm going to be getting out the points to you, ladies and gentlemen. So it is going to be going over to Era, who are going to be yoinking some points away, but no one gets the points. No points going out to anyone, unfortunately. So that is GG, well played to both teams. GMK putting up a really solid fight there. Really good picks coming out from Generous. Alright, so now I gotta join the game manually, because it's gonna be the way to go. So let's get that going, ladies and gentlemen. And let's go. We are in there. Now we do see now everyone is in here, is ready to go. So we should be back into game really quickly. It is quite late, and I know, well, in South Africa at least it's quite late. It's about 10 o'clock. I know some people have work tomorrow, and the last thing they want to do is get very little sleep. But so caster ready. All right. So now let's get some appropriate banging music going. I can't really find any banging music, so this is the music we're going to be getting, everyone. As now we are immediately heading over into draft for game 2 between these two rivals. Now, with Lost Time, who took the first game, they are very comfortable. The best that they could hope for from GMK is a draw. Rachel, redeem pets for Bella. Okay. Let's get Bella. Hey, Bella, baby, come here. You will be useful. Hello, Bella. Okay, there she is. There's the Bella, baby. Hello, Bella. Pets for Bella. Okay. Now we do see there's going to be very similar balance to the first game. With now the Zac then going to be taken away with the Rakan, and then the Milio and the Amumu. Cat I want. No, you're not stealing my kitty cat. She's my baby. No stealing. You're going to have to come here and get her if you really want her that badly. Is that right, Bella, baby? Look at her. She's so tired. Bella deserved your points. I think she very much did. I'm gonna let you go sleep, hey baby. Okay. Good, Bella. Okay, I'm gonna let you sleep. Now you can choose to sleep here, or you're gonna go sleep on your bed. Okay, she's gonna go sleep on her bed. And now we do see there's gonna be the Jarvan ban as well as the Maokai, and then that now is going to be the Jinx immediate pickup for Eratiga. No bans prioritized there. So one thing's for sure. We are likely to see the Xayah counter pick immediately, or the Xayah matchup pick for that. In fact, no, we are not going to be seeing that. We're going to be seeing the Zeri. So that is the Zeri in the bot lane, not the Xayah. First game did go over to Era Lost Time, who they took game 1. Now this is game 2, best of 2. So the best that GMK can hope for is a draw. And hopefully we get to see some good League of Legends here. None of that copy-paste LCK, LCS team play. Some proper, solid League of Legends, everyone. And that is going to be the Northern Zeri in the bot lane. With now Vi that is going to be hovered for Mad Damien once again, who is going to be able to pick that up very easily. Not surprised. It worked very well for them in game 1. Makes sense that they don't change it going into game 2. And then we are going to see what hovers are we going to be seeing here for the snack. Braum is going to be hovered. Is it going to be the Daddy Braum? It does not look like it's going to be the Daddy Braum. It is looking like it's going to be the Lulu lock-in going to the snack bot side. Jinx Lulu, very hard scaling bot lane, very easy to keep the Jinx safe, especially with the wild growth as well as the polymorph to get rid of any of those pesky assassins or hard engaged supports. And curious to see what kind of champion they're going to have to pick this jungle. The can't lost time poggers. Yeah, you got it right there, Goose. You got it right. Now, so that is going to be the Sejuani locked in there again. 2 tanks and 1 damage dealer. I do feel like GMK, where they failed to succeed was they only really had 2 points of damage. They had 3 tanks who could protect these damage dealers, but outside from that, there wasn't really much that could be done if that Cassio and if that Kai'Sa fell. So now we are going into that second set of bans. Jinx strong at the moment. Yeah, Jinx very, very strong at the moment. Jinx and Xayah, 2 of the strongest AD carries right now in competitive play as well as in solo queue. So not surprised that we're going to see, we saw at least both of them in this series. Now that is going to be the Darius and the Jack second away in the top side, with the Kennen and the Lissandra will be taken away in the mid lane from Sealard. So are we going to see the Veigar repeat, or we're going to see something new coming out from Sealard? There is going to be the Akshan that is going to be hovered here. Is Akshan coming? Are we going to see Akshan is coming? That is going to be the Akshan. So it does look like it's going to be Akshan probably in the mid lane or in the top lane. Very flexible pick. So last time, be very careful how they align with this. And do like the change in pace. So they have got 2 damage dealers already, and they still got 1 more possible pick. Likely not going to be the tank, as it is could possibly be the mid laner here. Now, why does it say it's playing Billie Eilish? This is Project Jin. All right. But then that is going to be the immediate Ornn takeaway for Papa Smurfy. Papa Smurfy on the Ornn. RSA Ornn. What can you say? It is one of the most common champions for South Africans to pick, especially in the top lane, so I am not surprised. And now that is going to be the Ari pickup once again for Sealard. Has reprised this pick multiple times in the past. And I do think it is quite an influential pick with no Cassiopeia locked in. So Dash champions are free of charge. Now we are going to see Victor into the Corki hover. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw a Corki. Would be very solid engage. Would kind of round out the team come with AP and AD, as they are currently full AD. But then the immediate Cassio. So that is going to be the immediate counter pick going over to the side of GMK. While Sealard needs to play very careful to not walk into that miasma. Yeah, and okay, yeah, Bubbles was a bit, the music was a bit loud, I do apologize. I'll lower it a little bit. But yeah, so last time did win the first game, Cappy. So don't even stress about it, the boys came in clutch. So thank you, Mr. Bubbles, for keeping an eye on my music. And I'm now going to be taking us into the next set of predictions as we enter the last game. All right. So now who is going to win our last time? Going to close out the series 2-0, or GMK going to look to disappoint and bring it to a 1-1. So I will see you all in 3 minutes as we wait for the spectator delay. So please don't go away, as the action is coming. Okay, we do get into this. We are going to get ready. We are going to be hopping into game 2 of this series. I didn't realize that my microphone might or might not have not been muted because I was drinking water. So I hope you guys enjoyed a little bit of ASMR there. But now, this is game 2 between Lost Time and GMK. Good luck, have fun, everybody. We got Rachel sending love to both teams from everybody in here. We appreciate it. Thank you, Rachel. Thank you so much. There's a really cute emote, by the way. But now we do see nothing, no interesting rune choices in particular. So we are going to have to adjust the scoreboard as well. I'm going to make sure the right people are where they're supposed to be. So that is going to be the Akshan top for Draenail. It is the Drutut special. I have not seen Akshan top in a competitive match before, so very curious to see how this is, people track this sort of thing. Now, lastly, we also see there's going to be 3 ghosts this game. So there's going to be Ghost for Tigger, Ghost for Blue, and Ghost for Legros. So, but all 3 looking very much to play the kiting game, while there is 1 Rooster, 1 tank for Lost Time, but there are going to be 2 tanks available to GMK. And a little bit more damage on that top side, no longer PG stream, PG stream. What do you mean, Boobles? I didn't say anything wrong, bro. I don't even know how to say that man's name. I haven't gotten any corrections. I'm just saying it because it's the shortest first part of his name. Okay, leave me alone, Bubbles. But immediately, C-Log goes for that very early poke onto the Casio. Gets it very easily with the electrocute, especially with that W start. The Casio does pick up that early lead. Game 1 or game 2. This is going to be a game 2, brother man. This is the second game in this series. Lost Time took the first game, and now we are going to see if they are capable of bringing home the second game, or if GMK are going to bring this to a draw. So now Papa Smurfy is going to be on tank duty once again. But this time, instead of the Scion, will pick up the Ornn for himself. As now Akshan, not a very fun lane to lane in, especially as a tank. Making it a bit of a nightmare for Ornn to farm. But I'm not going to lie to you, very hard to see the Akshan without all the mods that Drutut uses on his streams. But Lulu and Jinx forcing the Norlis and Zeri to respect them in the bot side. No level 2 there, but Ornn will try and go for a quick trade with the Akshan. Tigger wants to go for the rockets, wants to get a quick trade onto the Zeri, but Zeri playing it very safe, not taking any chances. Also having to use the E defensively. Papa Smurfy is going to get E'd on by Akshan, immediate flash, but that is the ignite burn for Draenail. But Tigger does have the lane presence, does have the ability to go for the poke, but is cancelling multiple auto attacks. Now, with the Sejuani is looking top side, they do know the Ornn has no flash. So something could be happening there, but poke is in the mid lane, is in favor of C-Lord. We could possibly see something happening top side. Sejuani is just still sitting in that bush, not really going about it. Papa Smurfy playing a little bit wary, but Akshan is going to go in immediately, but that will be the immediate charge out for Papa Smurfy. Not having the flash, knows not to play too aggressive, and especially into a ranged top laner, it's less and less fun for him. I'm wondering, I'm not gonna lie to you about Sejuani going into that invade. We'll be picking up just a little from away from Demulon, but Demulon is sitting bot side. Was possibly looking for a gank there. But Generous and them are very much playing like they expected. Draenail is keeping Papa Smurfy at bay here. He's still very much keeping up in farm. But Papa Smurfy just getting dropped lower and lower by the second there. Or looks for the reset, but the immediate hook lands in from Tigger there. Zeri does go in, but the polymorph me coming out from Lulu, keeping this Jinx healthy and happy. But now Stikota does get caught out by the Vi. Dodges the W. Really good dodge going from Demulon. But now Akshan is going to try and back up their Sejuani, who's going to back away. And now that is no more invading for you, Sejuani. But now Vi wants to look for a gank, but does get spotted on a ward immediately, as he's possibly going to be looking for an invade there. But Cassio is stuck under tower. Akshan, half HP, half mana. Does not want to go for anything, but Demulon is still stealing. We do see the Petrifying Gaze onto Demulon there. Does get grounded, cannot dash over the wall, as that is first blood going over to Legros Barjo. A little bit of an overstep coming out from Demulon. Try to go for the invade trade, but Cassio was very easily able to go for the rotate. And now Akshan does have the E available, but just as a matter of Q autos is making it extremely hard for Papa Smurf to do anything. Now Sealord has no mana, did just shove the wave, wants to go for the reset. Cassio just under half health, doesn't have much mana available to them. As now Tigger and LeSS are going to be expecting that wave push bot side. Are going to be able to try and freeze that. But I don't think Blue Vulva is going to let that happen. Q does not connect. Papa Smurfy does pick up the Rand. Has already picked up the first part of the Randuins with a chainmail. I believe it is called a chainmail if I'm right. Warden's mail. My bad. My bad. The Warden's mail pickup very early on. Very, very useful against those ranged top laners. Does look like he could be going for that Frozen Heart. Going to make laning into this Akshan just a little bit easier. Now Demulon is going to land the... Is not going to be able to land the Q. It's only level 5. Or he does go for the charm with the Spirit Rush. Oh, it connects! A lot of traded damage there. Third Spirit Rush is available, but not going to be able to do much. They're just going to go for some simple trades in the mid lane. Demulon still level 5, doesn't have the cease and desist. They're trying to hold the wave as best they can, but that is going to be caught in the traps there for Generous. Ghost burn for Tigger. Is he going to be able to burn the flash? He's not going to connect the flash. Oh, really good flash coming out there from Jinx, picking up one. Demulon, but that is going to be the immediate It's going to be the immediate return kill in the mid lane onto Sealord. Excellent use on the flash of Tigger there. The E lands onto LeSS, which gives him a little bit extra damage to take down the Nolus and then use the flash defensively. Sejuani does not have the Glacial Prison, so Jinx will be able to walk this out, but that Lulu cannot slow down this Sejuani. It looks like there's going to be a commit there. Rocket does connect. Auto flash almost being enough, but that is going to be Jinx falling. And the Sejuani living by the smallest of margins. There, Tigger cannot be pleased about that one. But last time, do like playing from this point of view. Like playing from behind, like playing for the picks, playing for the shutdowns. Ari does have the Spirit, does not have the Spirit Rush, does have the Flash available. Nolus is going to be there. Uses the W to pick up that movement speed and flash over the wall. So that is now no flash for Ari. And now with that done and dusted, Vi is going to be in the top side, does have the cease and desist available, can lock down this Cassio, who doesn't have the Petrifying Gaze, doesn't have the flash. So now Papa Smurfy picks up the Bramble Vest. But that is going to be the second engage again coming out from the Cassio there, but there's going to be the immediate flash away in chasing off the charm, but now Akshan will die. Will be forced down by Demulon and Papa Smurfy as they pick up the trade kill in their top lane. That is rather unfortunate for Sealord being camped out there quite hard. Sejuani desperately trying to get this Cassio far ahead. But now Demulon is going to get caught out by Stikota on this Rift Herald. Papa Smurf is going to be able to walk down, but the Cassio is going to have to walk up. Jinx is going to be walking mid lane now. Demulon taking a lot of damage. but that is going to be the knockout from Ornn. Ornn is summoned. Demilon quite low. Stun does land. Ornn not able to pull Ornn off in time. Q Flash does not go off. Jinx is there. Does not have the Mega Death Rocket. It's going to go for the chase onto the Casio. Lulu is there. The Wild Growth is dropped. They're going to go for the objective, or they're going to go for the kills. So it looks like they are going to go for the trade kills there. W does connect now as well. Akshan has returned there, so they do turn off the Rift Herald to opt for the kills. And now the rest of GMK do back up this Jinx. With now 4-0 for this Casio. Looking really, really strong. Really hard to deal with. GMK now I'm going to opt to pick up this Rift Herald here. Demilon is there, is full health. Will connect onto Genera. Genera taking a lot of damage. And will fall. Oh, goodness. So that is look like it's going to be immediate trade. And Rift Herald will now be picked up by Lost Time. Jinx does get the excited. Spirit Rush is burned by Ari. Will not connect the charm, but a lot of big damage coming out on his Dakota. But then the Miasma denying the Ari any further damage. But the Mega Death Rocket not going to connect onto anyone either. We'll stop her back, but that as much as she will do. Now Lulu and Lesnack are stuck between a rock and a hard place. Now Rift Herald dropped mid. Want to try and make sure C-Law can get back into this game. Want to put more gold on him. There's Dakota taking a lot of damage from Tigger. Well, multiple moisons of gold go to Ari. Trying to even it out, but it's still 1,200 in favor of the Casio. My goodness gracious. Charm does connect, but the Q goes wide for Demilon. Miasma is dropped. Traps have to get flashed immediately by the Nolus. Oh goodness, now excuse me. My word. What is happening with me today? There must be like cat hair on my bed or something. Oh gosh. So now we see Ornn has now picked up the Balmy Cinder, so is playing very much just a game of Build-A-Bear. While Demilon picks up the first dragon of the game and picks up the first dragon for Lost Time, changing the pace from with GMK picking up the first dragon in game 1. It's coming. Season's coming. Season's no longer coming. Oh gosh. So now we do see there's going to be a Ghost Engage coming out from Tigger onto Tigger from Blue Wolf, but that's going to be a lot of damage falling onto Tigger, who will not be able to walk out of there alive. Flash was available, but was not worth it. So now Demilon is bot side, so they do want to look to dive the Lulu. But now they do immediately spot the Vi. They are going to try and steal away the camps. But will walk away as Sealon gets chunked out by this Ari. As they did want to look for the dive onto this Lulu here. The Lulu will be able to walk away. As now Nolus going to try and hold that wave. Wants to freeze it. Does give a Blue Wolf a little bit more time on that tower. Demilon does have the Q available. Does have the cease and desist available. But there will be no one to back him up there. Akshan uses the W invisibility to walk away. E does not get used. Demilon does go in for the engage. Does have the cease and desist. Will drop on Nolus. Nolus does not have the flash. That is going to be Uraken picking up a very free and very easy kill there. Good jungling coming out from Demilon here. Now we're going to see Zeri is going to try and go for a back and try and pick up some items. But Lulu and Jinx might be able to pick up that tower pretty quickly. The Akshan and the Sejuani are nowhere to be found. Possibly looking for the roams here. So it does look like they are going to be able to pick up that tower. They're not going to be able to make it down there. So first tower could be going over to Lost Time again. But they want to try and make sure they drain as much minions as possible. Want to make sure that this Zeri misses a lot of gold, misses more minions. Sejuani does go in once again in the mid lane. And that is first tower for Lost Time. But once again, Ceylon facing the wrath of a camping Sejuani as well as a camping Nolus. Can't imagine he's having too great of a time here. As walks immediately over a ward. So Norliss does have the Hex Flash. Will Hex Flash over the wall. Oh, excellent sidestep coming in from Sealard there. The charm will be sidestepped by Norliss, but not a priority going to this Ahri, but this bot lane is just looking too strong. Ornn will use the E just in time to get away from the miasma, but does look like that Jinx wants to pick up some more tower gold, wants some more experience, and wants to further increase her lead in this game. As Sejuani is roaming into the mid lane. They do spot on a ward. As now 3 members mid lane. Cassio has rotated to the top side. Zeri coming mid now, so that is now 4 members of GMK mid. Ahri gets a free lane push bot side and desperately want to try and get this pick in the mid lane. Now we do see an impossible engage there. Lulu does get hit with a Glacial Prism into the Norliss knockup, but there will be Jinx flashing from it immediately with the TP then coming out from Ornn. And Ahri making her T. It was a double TP. Oh, it does land the charm. But immediate flanker from Drael. But then Spirit Rush uses it defensively. The Ornn Horn is summoned. Will land the triple knockup. And Dakota will have to put the flash over the wall. Massive rockets going out from the Jinx. Does get excited. Sees the distance onto the Zeri. Tigger barely walking out with very little HP. Zap picks up another. Sealord having to back away. But will fall as Tigger drops the traps there. But Cassio will meet both the flash as Papa Smurf flashes over the wall away from the Cassio. She is ghost and ready to go. Lulu is there, does have the wild growth, does have the polymorph. And that Jinx will still fall through the wild growth. Cassio gets the shutdown, pick up a double kill. But that is going to be the Ornn going for the pop. And will pick up the Cassio. As now, once again, Lost Time are going to prevail in this team fight here. Now, we see Norliss is trying to get the Hex Flash over, but will not be able to stop the Ornn pick up this tower. So this tower will be very freely going over to Papa Smurfy. But very good W there from Papa Smurfy to dodge that CC. Demilon does have the Divine Sunderer. Could possibly look to optify the Sejuani, but there are 3 members of it. There are 3 members there. Demilon does get caught out once again. And that is a dead jungler, and that is free Dragon for GMK. Dakota will be able to pop onto that Dragon there immediately. With Hex Flash over the wall from Generous. And Draenale is going to be easily assisting there. Now, if Lost Time want to maintain whatever momentum that they did have, they got to make sure that this Cassiopeia does not get scaling. She does not stack her Conqueror, must not be able to proc her Petrifying Gaze, else that is very much going to be over for them. And now they are going to have to pick up the second Rift Herald. Vi wants to try and compete for this, is getting quite low. Sealord going to drop the ward, but then immediately charms away Generous. Generous taking a lot of damage. Ornn Horn is summoned. Will knock up 2. Super Mega Death Rocket hitting the Cassiopeia. Massive side there from Tigger. Away from Petrifying Gaze. Will take down Cassio. Ahri will take down the Norliss. And Jinx will pick up 3. And that will be 3 kills. Triple kill for Jinx. And it is going to be no Rift Herald for them, as Sejuani was able to pick that up pretty easily. But that does mean it is the ace. Almost the ace for Lost Time. But Akshan is waiting, possibly trying to get the res on their whole team. If they kill this Jinx, that is a 3-man res. But Jinx looking hot, looking smurfing. And especially right now with the gold in her pocket, she very comfortably does have the Phantom Dancer and will be working closer towards possibly that Lord Dominic's. Akshan still trying to roam about. Papa Smurfy barely dodges away from the Norliss cube, which hits the side of the wall. But now Jinx has the PD pickaxe. So it is not going to be the Lord Dominic's pickup. It's going to go straight for that Infinity Edge. Wants that extra oomph of burst damage. As now, no objectives up. Going to be playing that vision game. Going to be looking for picks as Demilon could be in trouble here with Generous looking around, snooping around. Will be able to drop a ward on that blue buff. Generous going to be a little bit annoying. But at the end of the day, they do not need to focus this Vi. Vi is struggling so much to try and maintain strength in these 1v1s. But the strength is in this Ahri and in this Jinx. Lulu does get caught out. Massive cone usage coming from Generous. The Wild Growth will be used on herself there. But that is going to be a dead Lulu. Now Jinx does not have that extra bit of support that she would normally have. And will likely need to back off. But Ceylon is going to be in the bot side. Is going to encounter that Akshan. A lot of damage going off there, but will not look for the engage. Demilon does get caught out, but Ornn will be there to back him up. TP is now coming in from the Ahri. The Ornn is summoned. There's no CC available. Ornn cannot use it. With excellent miasma usage coming out from their Gross Barjo. Miasma denying the Ornn from going for the dash, but that will be immediate charm connect on Generous, putting him at quite low. Is now Ornn having a fun time. Just smacking out the wards. Picks up a free 60 gold. But with all of that, they do spot the Cassiopeia is going for the reset. They do know the Akshan is bot side. Cassio is still going to go for the back. They're not going to stop her. Cassio does not have the TP. She is their main source of damage. They're not going to be able to stop this Baron. Last time have just snuck away this Baron. There is no jungler to compete for it. And they do take down Baron Nashor. And they do walk out. Very good macro play coming out there from last time. They acknowledged that the Cassio was going for the reset. There was a ward on the push just outside Raptors. And they did spot her going for a cheeky reset. Akshan did try to spot it out in time, but they have no teleports. If the map is split for GMK, they are on the back foot. They have no way of getting multiple members there quickly. With the Ornn slamming teleport, Ahri opting for the teleport as well. It is very easy for global plays to be made for Lost Time. Now with Dragon coming up, this is going to be third Dragon pickup. This is going to be the start of the main Soul Drake, which is the Chemtech Dragon. But now Demilon spotting people out. Flash hook coming out there onto Demilon, but a lot of damage being traded out. LESSS takes out Generous. Gage will press him into the Petrified Gauge, but there's going to be a flash from Tigger. The Bar Growth saves her for long enough, but not going to be enough. But then the Ornn does get the knock, but the Cassiopeia falls. Ahri does have the Spirit Rush. Stacks will be able to pick up one more. And will be able to continue the chase on the Akshan. Does not land the charm. But that is there was 3 members of GMK dead. The jungler is still alive for Lost Time. So that is going to be the third Drake going to them. With Akshan lurking about. Wants to try and pick up a kill onto Ceylon here. Charm will connect. But Draenale not going to be playing anything other than close to the chest. They might win fight if Zeri didn't TC. Maybe, if possible. Maybe the Zeri could have been in a better position at that point. But it's a big ask, I would say, at that point. But that is going to be the blue steal away immediately. Jinx almost has that Infinity Edge. Gosh, that was so hard to say for some reason. But now we do see the Ornn items are gonna, the ornaments or the Ornn items are gonna be coming out. Ornn does pick up the upgrade Radiant Verge. She opted for more of the support tank this game rather than the Proteon. With the Jinx now has the upgraded Kraken Slayer. They are gonna pick up, Jinx is gonna try and pick up that tower, but there's gonna be immediate good charm coming out from Ahri. Jinx is excited, picks up a tower, picks up that kill onto the Zeri. Now, Lost Time have found their momentum. Charm does not connect from Ceylon. But Jinx smacking them over the wall. A lot of damage there. And Tigger will be doing a lot of damage to that tower. With that Lulu shield, does have the full Shurelya, so has the extra bit of movement speed available to her. Gage Prism does connect onto the Jinx. Really good Petrifying Gauge there, but Jinx was able to walk out of Miasma. Akshan ulti coming out. Gardominka is not able to connect anything there. Pump Smoke picking up the Cassio. But then Jinx picking up the Sejuani. She is excited. We'll pick up the Akshan. And that is a double kill for Tigger. As now it is just Zeri and Norless. But Knockup almost connecting. The Jinx doing so much damage. Has the lethal tempo procced. Kraken Slayer doing so much to that poor little Norless. As now Tigger 11-4 for 6 on this Jinx. We'll be able to pick up that inhib. And we'll be able to back and pick up that spicy Infinity Edge with that 3,000 gold in his back pocket. On will go back to top lane. Will be chilling. Does have the Sunfire Aegis now, so is no longer playing. Is still playing partial Build-A-Bear. But Jinx is going to try and greed for this tower and will be able to greed for the tower. And pick up some more gold, sitting at 3,000, almost 4,000 gold. So that is a full Infinity Edge buy for Jinx, and it's possibly into a Rapid Fire or a Lord Dominic's. He's going to wait for a little bit of gold. Has 2,900. So might look to pick up that Rapid Fire. What are we going to see the Jinx pick up here as Damilon clearing out jungle? Sealord graciously donating over that blue buff to the Ahri. But that is now going to be a BF Sword and Bamsep to pick up as the Snack almost catches out Generous. Tables really did turn this game. Generous went from getting these picks to now getting picked. He needs to be very careful, as I think if the next one, if he gets caught out before the next team fight, it is likely going to be GG. With now mid being open, super minions are going to make their way mid lane. Ahri is on the top side, does have the teleport. Ornn has the teleport as well, so they can split the map if they need to. But multiple members are going mid, want this Jinx. But Ornn not going to let that happen anytime soon. Akshan does go for the Wit's End into the Collector rather than going for that Blade of the Rune King. So could possibly see a team fight here. Ornn does have the Ornn Horn available. Zeri needs to back out. Ghost immediately from Cassio, but then the Jinx dropping the Ghost as the Ornn Horn connects onto one. Tigger is cutting this now perfectly into the Glacial Prison from Sejuani. But the Zeri disconnects and reconnects as Grass Projo does go golden. Zeri Tigger drops the Mega Death Rocket, is excited. Hit with the Wild Growth. We'll be able to connect onto that Zeri for the double kill. And he's going to be chasing down, but that is now going to be Zac falling to the Ornn, and then triple kill going over to Tigger on this Jinx, sitting at 14, 4, and 7. Will encounter this Akshan. Will pick up the quadra kill, as that is now the ace. They are going to have the Demolish proc on the biggest tower, as last time are going to be picking down 2 of the Nexus towers. Long cooldowns, no one's going to be up in time. And speaking of time, Lost Time will pick up game 2 and will close out the series. So that is going to be GG, well played over to both teams. But Lost Time coming out on top, taking the series 2-0. Justin kind of sleek with it. Sheesh. I mean, I wish I was. But now we are going to get the predictions. Let's get the predictions up and rolling. What were the predictions? It is Era. There you get your points back, Era. There you go. So, welcome. Hope you enjoy your free points there, whoever donated those. But very well played to both teams. Cassio trying so hard to try and maintain that lead. Akshan and the Zeri, unfortunately, not able to really pick up the leads where they needed to. We're not able to try and back up the Cassio in terms of the damage. The Jinx and the Lulu became too oppressive. The Ahri was able to play as safe as she could in the mid lane, really tried to make sure not to give Cassio too many kills. But at the end of the day, it was all about that perfect setup, always about making sure that the Jinx was able to dish out the damage. And that does make it a 2-0 victory. And that is also 2-0 in these group stages for Lost Time. So curious to see how they're going to be matching up in the future. So now that is going to be all from me here. In terms of the stream, I'm going to head to bed. I do have classes tomorrow. But thank you to everyone who came to watch from both sides. Thank you to all the Era and Lost Time supporters, all the people that just came by to watch. To all the GMK supporters, hope you enjoyed. And I will see you all in Monday's game, as we do have another Uraken matchup between Era Eclipse and Yuko. Yuko fresh coming off the championship from Era Athena into a 2-0 victory last night. Well, not last night, a couple nights before, earlier this week. And Eclipse looking to pick up a victory. Really looking to make that comeback and really want to try and show what they are made of. So from me at the streaming desk, and yes, I will grant the free Bella pets. So from me here and from Abella at the casting desk, I'm going to put us on this just chatting screen here. So from me and from my Baba, my little baby, my sleepy baby, I hope you all have an amazing Sunday evening. I wish you all the best for the week coming up, and I hope it's not too stressful. And I will see you all in the next one.